Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, episode 30. Oh, here's Fafin. So he's a leader as well. I think, right? Yeah, he's the leader of his Yavor ring, but he doesn't want to join either. He's happy with his current liege. It used to be that you could try to convince everybody to join you, but now that's just not the case. It's ooh, congrats Tannering leveling up. Now only people that are dissatisfied will consider it, which is a lot more difficult. Valandia just got... Ooh, Valandia's getting their butts kicked by Sturgia. Good job, Sturgia. And I'm recruiting here with the expectation that there will be Western Empire people to conquer so that I can pay for basically the recruits. Viper the propaganda lord. Yeah, he doesn't advertise Discord a lot. I appreciate it. He's not going to be here in Siberia, is he? He will have teleported away with my luck. No, he's here. He's not going to join me, though. Yeah, he's happy with current liege. Another way to look at it is if you take a look at Rhadamant and look at his enemies are more likely to join. So Osvin, Lashanek, I think Vilder. So Rhadamant's enemies are more likely to say, you know what, I'm going to turn on him. But I don't recognize, most of these guys are not Sturgian. Only Osvin and Lashanek are Sturgian, and it really only matters what their fathers think. So that's not going to work either, unfortunately. Well, I tried. It's just not going my way. So at this point, I think I'm going to turn around and go defend my territory the best I can and try to make money beating up the Western Empire. They haven't even pushed to Sargot yet, but I don't want to be this far away. But he's defending. Western Empire made peace with someone? Did they now? Yep, they're at war with the North. I think they were also at war with Britannia or something. I don't really know. I guess I could find out. No, they didn't make peace. Oh, they made peace with Sturgia, but that was autumn. That was a while ago. And they just besieged Sargot, so I gotta get home. Buy a bunch of horses? I'm trying to keep an eye on my my purse. I don't have a lot of money, so I can't make frivolous expenditures or my army disbands. We're on a shoestring. We're on a shoestring. What I'm hoping to do is find Western Empire vassals that I can slay and steal their prisoners and loot from as I march over there. They did manage to get Remtoil. It might be worth taking a look at Remtoil on my way down. Not that I want to lose Sargot, but another quest for Arzagos. Really? Could you pick any time but now? Hunt gangs of mountain bandits around Sargot. Oh, well, okay. That's not bad. When I get the chance for puppy treats, here we go. Thank you for the reminder. Rumto is still pretty well defended. It's not going to be worth my time to besiege it. I would probably lose Sargot. I'd only really attack it if it was like 50 defenders, and I could grab it without building any siege equipment. I lost Sargot anyway. Well! And Du Village got captured. I'm going to go over there to look to recapture it, because they probably aren't defending it all that well. Do I want to pay Du Village's ransom? No, I'll go free him myself. So here you can see the trouble of paying for an army when the territories aren't making money. It's really tricky. Because I'm in a situation where I can't afford a standing army. So I'm stuck. Yeah, no one's defending it right now, though. I can't afford a standing army, so I can't keep it without constantly, you know, hemorrhaging money somewhere. And Chemofan is barely making any money on his caravan. Here they come. And the loyalty and everything is going to reset because I lost it briefly. I think no matter what, I'm going to need a battering ram. But their lords have tiny little armies. Tiny, tiny little armies. Yes, please attack me. Because, you know what? I am going to rip you a new one. Here we go.
Everyone, attack! Go!
Yeah, cash flow's tough. Profitable towns are generally very well guarded, which means it's very difficult to get a lot of money from your first capture. It is nice to be killing Empire again, though. I mean, I don't have a lot of love for Valandia, even though my last series was Valandian. I just like to see the Empire burn. Filthy Imperials. Man, this is just a pig pile with nothing happening. Was that a king? No, I think that was just a cataphract. No! Don't flee! They're still cataphracts to be killed. Hang on. I'm not resolving this one until they're dead. Although they're probably worth some ransom money. But I'd rather have blood. Oh, they made it out. Fine. I only lost 9 people, 4 prisoners, and a full amount of prisons. Yeah, that was a success. You guys are idiots, and I will absolutely capture you. Thank you very much. Continue the siege. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, here comes backup. Du Village has escaped. So I'm going to lead an assault right now rather than to build that battle ram because we have them outnumbered so significantly. And if I waited, the 200 people that were reinforcing would have hit me.
Yeah!
So I think the best course of action for me right now is to raise a ladder and storm the wall myself. Or to soften them up with arrows. Because there's only 57 of them, and I have enough arrows to kill every single one if I have to. I will gladly shed some Imperial... Oh, unless I miss. And some Imperial blood. Why is my arrows going through their heads? Gotta aim lower, I guess. There we go. Ooh, bad aim. Cut it out. Whoa, that's my own. Alright, looks like it's relatively unguarded here, if I could push. Yeah, this wall's gonna fall to me. There's not enough of them to defend. Yep. Come on, climb. Use your glutes. This guy wants none of this. Hey, get back here. Oh, we own this wall too. If we own all the walls, what are we even waiting on? Gate is ours as well. I don't even know where the enemies are. My troops don't. Alright, I just told them all to charge. My troops will figure it out. I think they're in this tower. Oh yeah, they're in the tower. Now what? They're in that tower. And they are dead? Yep. Oh, look at all the troops I can have. I will take you all. Thank you very much. I don't care if I'm over limit, because I will throw them all in the garrison. Show mercy. Manage town. Put knave in for loyalty. Go to the keep. Manage the garrison. $50. Okay, fine. I'm over my troop limit by 5. So 6 Sturgian recruits. Dungeon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off to a good start. Off to a real good start. Okay, well, Stargout's mine again. Hi. Oh, what? You outnumber me. Get back here. You kidding? There we go. Show some courage. So I can squeeze you and throw you in my dungeon.
Yeah.
I'm a little wounded, so I gotta be... Well, okay. I'm gonna say I gotta be careful, but you know me. I'm not gonna be careful at all. I'm gonna blitz right in.
Follow me! Troops! Forward! Troops! Fuck! Cavalry! Move! Form a skate! Soldier! Cavalry! Every soldiers! Move!
Alright, so they have a contingency of horses pushing up ahead. and then most of them are hanging behind. So I'm gonna make them regret sending a few cavalry up in front.
Charge!
Guard your flanks, or prepare for spanks.
Soldiers for troops! Infantry! Move!
Using a little bit of tactics here to try to minimize loss.
Troop! Cavalry! Move!
So that I don't need to go up north to recruit some more. I'm going to try to bait some of them into a false charge. Or from a false charge. No, they're not taking it.
Attack! Everyone charge!
Alright, time to push. Taking out their elite cav is going to do a lot of damage to them, I think. Yep, making mincemeat of the cavalry. They got surrounded pretty hard. My infantry's got themselves covered. This is a bit of a mosh pit that we need to soften up. What? And there goes 2 more lords. Western Empire is going to regret messing with Sargot. Now, the only problem with Sargot is because I had to recapture it, its prosperity got messed up again. Every time a city changes hands, its prosperity, even if I show mercy, its prosperity drops. Because it, you know, was sieged. It's totally understandable. So what I'm hoping to do is to shore up the garrison and pay for it by just massacring Western Empire. And given that I only lost 17 and lost 113, it's a pretty good strategy that might work for me. Oh. Oh, yes. Manage town. So the fairgrounds are still being built. I'm going to speed them up for loyalty's sake. Although, no construction's being done right now because of a low loyalty. But that will be remedied as soon as I can. By selling them food. So that they're not starving. And then I'm going to have to go buy food. But Sargot's almost completely out of... Sargot's almost completely out of money, so I can't do much in the way of money. The other thing I could do, although I'd be really aware of it right at this moment, is to buy up the workshops in town to try to make... Oh, they don't have the money for that. To try to make more money. Why do I keep doing that? There we go. Protecting villages, I would like to do, but it's not that easy, you know? I can't be everywhere at once and without backup. Something's gonna get lost. Alright, at this point, let's level up my troops. Tons and tons of them are ready to go. Tough bastards. Becoming real toughened. Oh, I also need to stick them into the dungeon. Up to 6, that's pretty good. Ransoming off the rest. I think I am going to buy a workshop. What I need to do is I need to make sure that I have definitely enough money to pay for the troops, because if I can't pay for my troops, I'm basically done for, right? Ooh, two-handed skill. Reckless charge. Speed damage bonus to 2 damage is increased on foot, and as a captain, infantry troops in the formation have their damage increased and movement speed increased. Or thick hides. I gain hit points, and troops in my party have their hit points increased. Okay, thick hives, definitely. I'm very rarely on foot with a two-handed weapon. Sorry that I can't pull you all, but with the pull thing down, it's a lot harder to pull. I guess the other thing I should have done here before I actually buy something is to figure out grain and flax. So maybe the weavery? Because there's flax here. Yeah, the linen weavery. Let's buy that. I'd like to buy it. Well, I don't think I can afford to buy both. So one thing I might have demonstrated already is how tricky it is to actually be your own king. It's really, really, really hard in this game. I kind of appreciate it for that, but they don't make it easy. Okay. And I'll buy the brewery as well. I think I can afford it. It's a bit risky, but I'm all for risk. Check the market. Remember the last time it didn't matter what the villages made if the town didn't have it in stock? So nothing... The town basically won't have anything in stock because it's been a besieged town and everything's been raided. So it's kind of impossible to project whether or not they will build up their stocks. I don't even know how to get to the brewery. I don't think it was this way. I need a map. Hard to imagine that guy isn't the potter. But okay. Yeah, it wasn't this way. Ooh. See the little weird thing with my sword on the right? Missing texture. My sword is briefly a purple and black checkerboard pattern. Well, here's the pottery shop. Is this how to get to the brewer? Whoever laid this town out needs to be fired. Their civil engineer or town planner, whomever it was, designed a labyrinth, not a city. Oh, damn it. Seriously? All right, is it up? It's got to be, right? This is honestly the most convoluted layout I've ever seen. And it's all like Tudor style, too. It doesn't feel like a Tudor town. No? Are you joking? How do I get to the brewery? It's not up that way, so I guess it was around the left. Oh, dear Lord. Do I attack the town? What do you mean? This town is owned by me, so... Oh, like when you siege the town, do you siege it the way it is? Yes, sort of, yeah. But not really. So the way sieges work is it's mostly just about the walls and nothing else. So if you can hold the walls, you hold the town. That's kind of how the sieges work. You don't actually fight in the streets like this. So these streets would never be utilized in combat. Okay, finally. That was painful. It should never be this hard to find a brewery. Alright, so there goes 26,000 of my gold. About half my money. Hoping it was the right choice. Yeah, unless you're fighting gangs, I guess. Yeah, there are quest opportunities. Dinky! Let's give you... deflect. I'm gonna head over to Jacqueline and sell the rest of the stuff I have. Remember the bandit quest? I know. I just have a lot of wounded soldiers right now, so I don't want to do bandits with a bunch of men down. That would be, foolish. But I will be doing it pretty soon. Or not at all, given the time on the clock. It really depends on how things go. Alright, give me grain. And some olives. The bandits are a lot less important than actually keeping the town. And I don't want to injure my troops if I'm about to be besieged. But I don't see any western... Oh, nope. I take that back. Hi. So there's only 100 defenders plus my 150. I definitely don't have the numbers to defend against this army. So I think what I'm going to do is... This is a gamble. But I'm going to stick all of my troops into garrison. And then go recruit as many as I can. Because otherwise, the chance of defending against the siege is basically none. Nil. So hear ye, Valandian. Come join me. What? They just passed by me? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Also, the herd penalties I have right now are horrifying. I can't move at all. I need to get troops now. This is awful. Really? One? Ran all that way for a dude? Game, you troll me. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I can actually move a little bit. Yeah, I limped all that way for one dude. It's pretty painful, I know. What I'm hoping to do is to move all of these Battanians and Valandians that I just grabbed into my garrison, switch the garrison around with the Sturgians, and then I go hunt Western Empire people with my Sturgian army. So I'm really just recruiting a garrison right now. Not a very big one either. But at least I can move again. So those workshops, I think, aren't making a cent yet, which is hurtful. Kellyak and Itreford are making Sargot's making nothing. 37 gold. Dear Lord. It is not helping me at all. Alright, Valanians just had a peace agreement. Are they at war with someone else? The Western Empire? Yeah. Northern Empire. And then some mercenary clans, mercenary groups. But it doesn't really explain why they were... I moused over them. They were riding to Sargot to besiege it, and then they just called it off all of a sudden. And it definitely wasn't just the few troops I threw in there, because it wasn't enough troops to dissuade them, because they still had me outnumbered like 2-1. And right now, I still would have to pay a lot of tribute to Western Empire, so I'm not resolving that anytime soon. But my money's looking bad. I'm gonna have to go into the attack real quick, or to keep my my expenses paid. Most of these stupid Valanians I'm recruiting are like recruits, though, so they're really not going to be all that helpful. So I'll start working my way back to Sargot, grab my troops, and then go hunt for money. Or I am going to be screwed. What are my workshops even doing? Yeah. Oh yeah. Wicked good. Totally worth the 25k. Maybe they'll eventually turn to profit, but right now, they're a little disappointing. Alright, here we go. Garrison. Everyone in. This is going to be a little annoying. Sturgians out. It's too bad that not all the Sturgian troops start with S. The Varyags are weird like that. So I have to make sure not to leave them behind. There's some Sturgian. I guess I'll recruit those. Okay, I think that's everyone. That's all Sturgians in. Leaving a reasonable garrison behind. Not terrible. The town itself, the loyalty is garbage. So we're not actually building anything. Which means I might as well just put on festival games until the loyalty goes back up. But food, militia, it's all recovering, sort of. So let's go make sure that my villages don't get raided. It's probably the best I could do.
Everyone give them go!
Everyone give them go. My troops know what I mean. Oh, Lord. It's like Los Angeles traffic up in here. Stupid post. Stupid fence. I hate village defenses with a passion. They're so difficult to actually fight because of all the terrain blocking. Stranger yet is I'm attacking Western Empire, and every single person I've killed so far, barring one maybe, was Valandian. Which indicates that like the Western Empire is recruiting people in Valandian territory because the Western Empire doesn't have recruits left or something? I don't really know. But these all were like Valandian recruits and squires and the like. Almost none of them were actually Empire. Yeah, if you take no Battanian. Oh, I just happened to find the Valandians. They were Imperial. Just by chance. And this probably will be the last fight. Oh god, they keep raiding. Quit raiding my towns!
Everyone! True job! Yeah!
More or less the same tactic I took with Valandia, which is to capture as many lords as you can so that they feel like they can't continue the war. But until I start to get vassals of my own, all of the gameplay is going to be exactly this. It's going to be exactly some kingdom thinks I'm weak, declares war on me, and I have to fight waves and waves and waves of their lords in order to resolve peacefully unless I want to pay huge taxes. So, without recruiting vassals, this is 100% what being a king looks like. Which is, not great. Ooh, 2 for 1. I mean, yeah, it's fun to, like, horse chop, but, eventually it gets old. Eventually you want vassals and expansions and all that good shit stuff. Yeah, if I go back between my 2 villages, I'll capture all their lords. It seems like it. Some of the people I've captured so far are also just mercenaries, which don't change the balance of power all that much. They, what I will say is they brought a ton of tier 6 units to this fight, though. These elite cataphracts are really high tier units, and they brought a ton of them. Or it was just a... No, they did bring a bunch. And they lost a bunch. So that works for me. And you're my prisoner. I'm over my troop mix. So let's lose... I'm going to head back to Sturgia. I know that my other village is getting attacked. I'm just... out of time. Oh, I didn't capture that guy? Oh, well, whatever. Oh, no, I did. Here he is. Cool. I've lost almost no Sturgians in this campaign, which is great. How's the run going? It is expensive. Paying for all these troops, fighting entire kingdoms by myself. It's tiresome. It's fun, but tiresome. And I think the way they changed the game is it's definitely a lot harder to have people join you. Other vassals join you. I haven't seen a whole lot of opportunities to do that. All right, one more battle. Gotlands of the Brotherhood needs to go down. Ooh, Taisado. Losses to siege bombardment has 50% chance to get wounded instead of killed, and 30% increased chance to recover lethal wounds in siege assaults, versus 30% chance to recover a lame horse and 50% chance to recover a mount. Definitely people over veterinarian. I'm sorry, I love animals, but like, that's a no-brainer there. All right, let's give them go. They actually retreated, and I still caught them.
Troop char! Yeah!
Troop char. The positive outlook of this fight is it's not a stupid village defense. I can actually ride around and not bump into fences every 10 feet. Which is bad news bears for these cataphracts. Or not. Embarrassingly, not. I don't see lords here. I feel like the last time I played this for YouTube, I was able to find their lords a lot easier. Like either I had better eyes or I could identify them easier. I don't know what it is, but now they blend in a lot better. Maybe they changed the way they look or something. Because the YouTube series I had with Saarland, the Kingslayer, I would kill like I would knock out 5 lords a fight. Like, she was just a beast like that. But now, I never can find them. I'm also not looking the right spot. They generally are the cavalry that are attached to the infantry, and I usually just go after the cavalry, because trying to ride straight into the infantry is pretty awful. And you are a prisoner too. All right. What I will do is I'll wrap up by clearing out these mountain bandits. I'll do that quest too, just to push the clock a little further. Because you guys have been awesome. Ooh, 9 of these mountain bandits are mounted. Good luck. They're just so under-geared. It is a ridiculous slaughter. Ooh, that slice had some juice into it. No one died. Don't forget the levels. I gotta say, these mountain bandits are very good at leveling up my troops. Not all that experience was from the mountain bandits, but a lot of it was. The harvest bandits are good this year? Yeah, they are. Don't have enough money? I guess I'll keep the stuff. Alright, another group. And there was 3 groups. So, 1/3 done.
So kill them all! Fighters!
I feel like you could
Cavalry!
lay a thick beat with all the commands that you can offer. Oh, good. I've hit no one yet. There I go. Feel a little bit better about myself now. Neat. And the last one is over here. Nothing like doing a side quest because you're so bored of the war that you're in, right? Western Empire, you don't entertain me well enough. I have to kill bandits to keep my blade quenched. These Druhiznik, or whatever they are, champions are really beastly. They cut through these enemies so fast. Which is interesting, because last I played, like last year, the Sturgians really didn't have good cavalry troops, so they must have rebalanced it and like gave them stats. Because I mean, I don't think they measure up to necessarily Volandian cavalry, but they're pretty good. I mean, they don't mess around. They don't have range, but they plow through enemy troops pretty quick. And there's all 3 groups of bandits. Nice and cleared. Arzagos, be pleased. And the conspiracy strength is growing, but, you know, is being managed. So the last thing I want to do is just to do a little bit of a sell at Penkanok. Make sure that Sargot... Ooh, Sargot's looking good. Look at all the green. Food stocks are up. Loyalty's up. Garrison's up. Prosperity's up. It's all coming up Millhouse. And one of them got escaped. Acceptable. I do find it a little funny that I essentially have to be in battle all the time. Like, I can't afford not to be at war, because then I can't pay my troops. I'm just over capacity. Will the workshops generate revenue? No. I don't know what's going on with them, to be honest. I think it's just because I'm in a war and they're not selling anything or something. Whatever it is, it's pretty funny that it's just like a straight 0. It's like I'm keeping the doors open, I'm paying the staff, and they're literally not doing anything. Oh, a war party. Is this part of the quest? Must be, right? Yeah, there's one war party that I have to kill. Okay, you got a little bit more out of me, guys. Just a little bit more. I can't leave a war party sitting outside of Sargot. No, sir. We know we were told to look out for you. You will fail. Maybe, but you won't live to see it. I like that response. That is an alpha response right there. Hey, we might fail, but you're gonna die. That I can promise.
Archers!
I've also been upgrading my infantry to be archers, and I have a reasonable amount of archers now, which is good.
Everyone, horsemen, everyone, attack!
So that's something that Sturgia generally lacks strength in, is range, but range is really powerful, especially in town defenses, because having ranged units guard the walls is very powerful. And you can see all the ranged attacks being thrown out now. This conspiracy army. Not faring that well. They're producing Bitcoin, you think? They're at least they're carbon neutral, right? They're not making anything, so we lost no one. And again, they magically cannot be taken prisoner. Dang them Imperial cyanide pills. I also wasn't allowed to take all the loot for some reason. Okay, so there's the log. Raiders are destroyed. Conspiracy strength has been weakened. And that, my friends, is where I'm going to leave off. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 23rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.